y'all, welcome back. First, I would like to say I am truly sorry for not having a video up on Monday. Y'all, I had to have a break. Last week was such a hard week spiritually, and I just did not realize how much I needed a break after such a hard week. So I took the entire weekend. I just took the weekend and just didn't do anything really. I vlogged a little bit for my other channel, but I didn't even fully put the video together for that because part of me feels like if I take time off, then that makes me lazy. But then the part of me realizes I have to have rest. And when you go through a spiritual battle like I was in last week, I needed the rest. And so I just had to take it. And so I apologize that I didn't have a video up. And also I would like to say thank y'all so much for your feedback, your love and support on the video I put up on Friday about the spiritual warfare. It just meant so much to me. I was so nervous about putting that video up. It was just, I was scared to death really. But it was what was going on, and it was what the Lord had me do. And ultimately He knows best. So I'm so glad I did it, especially after hearing from all of y'all. I mean, it just feels so good to know, okay, I'm not alone. It's not just me. It's everywhere. And I appreciate y'all so much. So today we're going to be reading from our little book. If you have this little book, this is the cover of it. I've got to talk to somebody, God. It's A Woman's Conversations with God by Marjorie Holmes. And I love this little book. It has blessed us in so many ways. And so we're just going to see where the Lord leads us. I have no idea. So many we've already read. Okay, if you have this little book, we're going to be reading from page 110. It's under the grouping The New Dimension, and the title of it is The Lesson of Loss. Thank you, God, for the wonderful lesson of loss. The arms of my friends console me. The love of my family surrounds me. The goodness and kindness of my neighbors sustain me like a staff. Though I am prostrate with grief, I am supported as by a great shining column that rises up within me. I can lift up my head, I can walk upright, I can even smile. For their sympathy is also like a lovely pool in which I see glimpses of goodness and beauty never revealed before. In it, my agony is soothed, the ache of my heart becomes bearable, and will I know one day heal. Surely if human beings can surround and help support each other in such times of sorrow, then your love, O God, must be even more great. I feel your kind hand upon me through the touch of theirs. I feel your promises fulfill. I see my dear one, fresh and new and whole, free of pain and problems, spared of all distress. I see that dear one lifted up into some new state, so joyful and free and ongoing that excitement fills me. I sense that blessed presence saying, it is true, it really is, believe this, oh believe this and don't grieve. I am enriched by this loss. My faith is renewed. I am a better person for it. God of our creation, God of our ongoing, thank you for this wonderful lesson of loss. Wow, she has such a beautiful way with words. And if I'm correct, she is talking about the loss of her mother. She lost her mother. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know if it was unexpected. I don't know if it was something they were aware of. I don't know if she, had an illness or anything, but she did lose her mother. And I personally cannot understand the depths of that pain. I'm very fortunate and blessed to still have my mother. And quite honestly, I'm very fortunate and blessed that I haven't really ever lost anyone that dear to me. I mean, I've had losses, but nowhere on the scale of like losing a parent. I'm sure some of y'all can totally relate to what she's saying. Maybe you've lost a parent or, someone close like that. My time is coming, I'm sure. But I hope when that time comes that I'm able to look at it such as Marjorie Holmes has looked at it, as, the arms of her friends console her and her family surrounds us. And it's through that and through that love that she says, let me find it, that surely if human beings can surround and help and support each other in such times of sorrow, then your love, oh God, must be even more great. And it is. And I think that he does demonstrate his love to us through friends and family in hard times. Not just necessarily loss, but just when you're going through the hard times, you might just be struggling to just get through each day. You may have things going on that are just weighing you down and the struggle. And he will use friends and family to show you, if they love you like this and they're willing to do this for you, how much more is he willing and able to do for us? And I love that because he never ever leaves us. He's always with us. And I love how she ends this with, I just don't even know how a person can feel this way, but hey, this is her prayers and her conversations. But she says, I am enriched by this loss. My faith is renewed. I am a better person for it. God of our creation, God of our ongoing, thank you for this wonderful lesson of loss. Do y'all know? I can't even understand how she can say this and feel this way. But this just shows me how good God is. How good he is. That he knows exactly what we can handle and what we can't. Exactly what is going to make us and break us. And that even in this loss that she's feeling, she can say this, that she is enriched by this loss. And that don't mean that she is grateful that she lost her mother. Of course not. But she can see how God's hand is in it. She can see how he's got her mother. And if her mother could talk, she would say, it's true. It really is. Believe this. Oh, believe this. And don't grieve. This is her thoughts. And this is where she was at. So it's because of that, because the Lord has allowed her to see that and hear that and feel that she can say, I am enriched by this loss. No way would she want her mother to come back and suffer, knowing this. And through this and knowing how good God is, it's also enriched and it's renewed her faith in him. The loss has renewed her faith. And you're probably thinking like I am, how can that be? God, he knows how to do that. He knows exactly what it takes. And she is a better person for it. I'm just speculating. I do not know this to be a fact, but maybe during this time, it has actually drawn her closer to the Lord. She's prayed more maybe than she had before. Maybe she was in a quote unquote dry spell, and this has kind of like helped get her out of it. And because of all of this that she's gone through, she's better for it. God works it all for our good. God of our creation, God of our ongoing, thank you for this wonderful lesson of loss. He's so good, y'all. He can take life's events, the natural pattern of life. We are born, we live, and we die. He can take those natural parts of life and teach us and grow us and make us a better person for it, renew our faith, enrich us. I tell you what, it takes a strong person in their faith. I think, now this is speculation, like I said, I've never suffered what she has, But I would think it would take a strong person in their faith to be able to say to God, thank you for this wonderful lesson of loss. I hope when and if that time ever happens for me that I'm able to have the same attitude and same outlook. It's a great lesson on just seeing the goodness in everything, the goodness in every situation. I hope that if you are suffering from a loss or you've had a loss that still kind of tugs at you, maybe this will help you and bless you. Just know that God's with you. He's got you. He understands. And if you need prayer, please do not hesitate to let us know in the comment section. You don't have to be specific. We don't have to know every single detail. You can merely say, I have a special unspoken, and we can know to pray for you and to take that to the Lord. He knows it all, and He's the only one that needs to know it. So if you are struggling, if you are hurt from a loss, if you're going through this, have been through it, in the process of it, whatever, just know that you are a part of a community that loves you, is praying for you, and we will be here for you to encourage you and lift you up to the Lord. And He is with you. He will never leave you. He is right there with you. And although He may not be physically there, His Spirit is there, and He may send His angels in the form of family and neighbors and friends to physically be there with you. He's so good like that. He never leaves us. He gives us exactly what we need when we need it. I love y'all. I hope this blesses you. I hope it encourages you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.